Hi, I'm Harriet and I'm 13 and I'm going to be interviewing some cyclists driving around in a Skoda. It's just like better.
So I have a really embarrassing moment to share with you.
I do have a pet budgie, so I always say that he'd be pretty good at the flying 200.
How you feeling?
Nervous.
Nervous?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Harriet. I'm going to be interviewing you today.
Okay, that's cool, thank you.
How are you?
Good, thank you, how are you?
Good.
Good.
So, what's your absolute favourite thing about cycling?
I think it's the excitement of racing and the people that you meet and how confident you kind of become as a person through the process of cycling professionally or just for fun.
Who are your female cycling heroes?
I mean, it's quite a classic one. When I was growing up, I always looked up to Laura Kenny. I can remember seeing her ride in the Olympics. She was definitely, for me, she was one of the top people to look out for.
Yeah.
Kadina Cox, Victoria Pendleton.
Why is Kadina your hero?
Representation's a really big thing, so when you see someone who looks like you, it like makes you think that you can do it and maybe a little bit more, and there is like an opportunity for you to do it.
It's got to be Helen Scott on the tandem. I would also say Katie Archibald. I mean, her record is just phenomenal, and the way that she carries herself and the way that she's so friendly is just amazing. Who are your heroes?
Probably like as like a mountain biker, probably like Yolanda Neff and like Evie Richards.
Oh, yeah, she's amazing. She's done a lot for the sport.
If you could race against any fictional character, who would it be and why?
Black Panther.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's just the first one that come into my head.
So I like a superhero, like maybe Spider-Man or something.
Oh, yeah.
Not Superman, because he'd be too strong and win, and I don't want that.
Can girls become great cyclists?
Absolutely, they can. Yeah. I mean, as you said, like we've just spoken about a few, like my idols, Kadina Cox, Victoria Pendleton, Laura Kenny. You said Evie Richards, all of that, and hopefully us as well.
Yeah.
One day, but no, absolutely they can.
Of course they can. Girls can become absolutely fantastic cyclists.
Yeah.
Girls especially, like, you see in sprinting particularly, I don't know if you know, girls like Emma and stuff, people ride really, really quick these days, and it's awesome to see.
Look at the cycling greats that have come out from generations before me and then currently in the time. I strongly believe that there's so much more talent to come through, and even if we can inspire people like you to get to the Olympics and be on the programme, and never be afraid to ask questions to people that you think are your idols. Because I remember maybe before Glasgow I sat next to Katie Marchant and I've never spoken to her, and I was like, oh Daphne, so you're gonna have to say hi, you can't just sit here in silence. And then I offered her my Haribos and then we started chatting. So like they're not as scary as you think. They're all just people at the end of the day.
So how much stuff do you pack in the boot when you're going to like a race or an event?
So I actually have a Skoda, genuinely. I have a Skoda Scala.
Oh, I'm a big packer. I'd say I'd probably take 2 of everything, maybe even 3.
I pack my track bike, my road bike, race wheels, and obviously my road bike wheels, a turbo, rollers, and obviously a kit bag which has my lucky rubber in, which is a small little penguin.
What is your favourite song?
Oh, that's so hard. It's a new one. Okay, well, best song currently is called When You Were Mine. What are we thinking? What do you think, Harriet?
It's Mint.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then my hype song, I probably can't play that one.
I'd have to say probably a Beyonce song. Last year I was within the top 4%, me and Helen Scott were, so I feel like that's our claim to fame.
If you could invite any 3 people, living or not, like cyclists or not cyclists, on a cycling road trip, who would they be?
One would probably have to be Laura Kenny on the basis that she is my cycling hero. I feel like I'd kind of be being a bit rude if I left her out.
Or Jack Whitehall's dad, just because he's comedy gold.
Maddie Hinch, who's a GB hockey goalkeeper. I used to play hockey when I was very young, and I always looked up to her.
Beyonce.
Maybe someone cool and famous like Taylor Swift, just I think it'd be fun.
Probably my mom, just because she's a bundle of joy.
If you could have any superpower during a race, what would it be?
Oh, always crossing the line first?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would be good. What do you see?
Probably like stronger legs, like
stronger legs?
Like rocket legs.
Rocket legs? Oh, a bit like in Mario Kart when you play and you get the rocket.
Yeah.
Takes you all the way through, yeah, I like that.
How is it that you got into mountain biking over any other discipline?
It's just like better than.
It's just like better. That's brilliant.
Who's your biggest supporter? Family, cousins, friends?
Probably my family, of course, because they're like coming with me to the races, like cleaning my bikes when I'm done.
Which one of your parents is the most nervous? This is an important question.
Probably my dad and then my mum. Do you have a favourite animal that you think would make a great cyclist?
I do have a pet budgie, so I always say that he'd be pretty good at the flying 200.
So do you have any tips for like me?
I think just like making sure it stays fun, even as you get older and maybe things get more serious. It's such an easy trap to fall into. You just have to make sure that everything you're doing because you want to and because you enjoy it. And obviously there's times to put hard work in, and that is really important, but also like you have to make sure you don't lose sight of the fact that ultimately we all ride our bikes for fun, and you can never have too much fun.
You hopefully have a good coach and you follow exactly what your coach says. You have some good legs, good lungs to back you up, and yeah, just dedication, I suppose.
So I just like cycling because it's like, it's just so fun, like to just go on your bike and like ride around. And cycling's been like, I've been cycling since I was literally born.
Always believe in yourself. You're more capable than you think you are, and if you think a goal is unachievable, just go for it, because even if you shoot for it and you don't hit it, you'll normally just PB anyway.
I think like the main thing is with it just to have fun, because once you lose that, it becomes like more of a job rather than a hobby. Yeah, anything else to add?
Probably like make friends with your teammates, so it's
Yeah,
like, so
yeah.
they don't take
Nice,
it to
good.
heart
Yeah.
when you beat them.
Yeah. When you beat them, because we're going to beat them, yeah? Love it,
Yeah.
love it.
Well, thank you so much for that, Harriet. It was awesome. You're a great interviewer, Harriet.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You were so confident. I mean, wow.
Very nice to meet you.
Very nice
Have a
to meet
good day.
Thank you.
Thank you for my interview.
You're welcome.